Hello, and welcome back to Syberia 3. We find ourselves in Baranour all of a sudden. We have crossed the lake in the previous episode, and instead of the Nahodotsk, we got stranded directly in Baranour. Now, we are looking for a way to tow the boat
Electric
Krystal,
outlets?
to the shore, so that we can unload it. Now, if I am not mistaken, my current task is to find a way whether uh, we can start the motors, right? Yeah, restore power to Krystal, you saw it, it's just like appeared after the first task. So let's see if we can just simply start it up from the bridge. I was convinced that we have a key and access to this area specifically for the purpose of restoring the power, but I seem to be wrong again. Then my next assumption would be that we need to go to the machine room. Remember where we killed the engines last time? So perhaps if we flip the same switch, we can restore the power. I will admit it's dark as hell, yes. It is what it is. Now, what we also had in the previous episodes, in previous couple of episodes, is a lot of frustrations with how the puzzles are implemented. Okay. Ooh, that's creepy. Apparently, Krystal now powers the whole park. Okay. I mean, sure, why not, right? Does that help me in any way to pull it?
What happened?
Rope connected? Okay. But next time you warn Baruth first before putting magic back.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Baruth.
Okay, Miss Ketwelk. No problem. Baruth tough guy, like very old mammoth.
Bruh.
Light, now return to park.
Okay, we have cables over there, but will that actually help me with pulling off the ship?
How am I supposed to fix that?
anything over here? I don't think so. Yeah, I can't go here either, so I guess we don't have much choice but to enter the park.
This one is still legible.
What's that thing? A crumpled up note. Can I study the crumpled up note? A strange assembly of dates and speeds in meters per hour, most of them crossed off. They are accompanied by the initials K and A, as well as the Roman numerals 1 and 3. They look like rough analysis trying to figure out how to stop a moving object at a specific point. So 3 is 35. And 35 times 0.6. Sheesh. All the math now gone. But you need to multiply 35 by 6 and divide it by 10, right? So what is it? 180 plus 30, 21. So is it 21? Number 2 is 21?
Somebody really went all out.
This was some kind of like a ticket office, right? It certainly seems that way.
The Vorarlberg crest. Hans put it on all of his inventions. Impossible.
Hmm. That should be the entrance. No, that should be the entrance. That's where the card number 2 is. That's where card number 3 has 40 over there. It's card number 1. Okay. I have no idea what the hell is it all about. 5, 25, 40. And this should be for number 3. It should be 40 over here. Okay. Okay, I found the cog. Why did I find the cog? Hmm. Okay, I might be getting closer to the point where I actually want to go. There was some kind of like a tractor machine or something, I don't know.
I should be able to separate the car from the cart.
It's surprising that the rails are still intact. And if they were under such a pressure, how were you able to actually dislodge them? Huh?
Another rundown automaton. I should be able to tow the crystal by attaching it to this winch. Sorry.
How rude.
No ignition controls. I see. The automaton that controlled the tractor has to be connected to this pin, shaped like a Vorarlberg key, to start it. It's ingenious, but I need an automaton in working order. What on earth is that?
Small key. Oh, ships. Okay, we've seen that symbol.
Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons. Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons. Vorarlberg tools. Nothing better for fixing automatons.
And I was thinking you're gonna pick something else from here. Well, we have seen one automaton down there on the beach, so...
Kurk, what are you doing here?
As you were able to explore the area without being harmed, I authorized the Yukos to go ashore. I have to show you something, Kate Walker.
What is it? Is it important?
Come on, Miss Kate Walker, come, okay? Below stinking rotten asphalt is sacred path of the migration. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and quickly bring out all ostriches so Yukos can take this route.
Listen, I do understand that you want to respect your customs to the letter. But moving your caravan through there is suicide. That avenue is completely contaminated.
No blah blah, Miss Kate Walker. It is the will of the spirits. Miss Kate Walker saw what always happens when Yukos oppose spirits.
But
Our shaman is stubborn like an old ostrich, Kate Walker. Do you think there may be another route?
I don't know. For the moment, I'm concentrating on repairing an automaton to tow the Krystal. As soon as I can, I'll try to find another path. Until then, please stay in the safe zones and be careful, okay? All of Baranour is contaminated by radiation. The caravan can't go that way.
How is the park not contaminated?
Contaminated zone.
Now, where the hell is... How do I get back to the beach? Metal shank.
Who could have
Sure.
done that?
Time. Yep. Okay. Let's see if we can repair the automaton down there.
Out of order. You knew that there will be this particular thing, didn't you? It's blocking the opening.
But righty-tighty. Why do you open it when you rotate it this way?
I remember these locks. They're used to activate all of Hans's inventions. Now I just have to find the right key.
Don't you have it? Hmm.
What was
Huh?
that? How on earth did that train car get here?
Uh,
This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not.
I forgot all the... I forgot everything. It's a little bit dizzying.
This needle must be connected to the mechanism's spring. It looks like these holes were made on purpose. But what for?
Huh? Okay. Um... So it doesn't hold it if I put it on some weird number. See? Or maybe... Wait a second. Maybe you do it the other way around. So this way it's kind of primed, right? So what you can do now is put a shank over here and it will just drive me only 15, right? But as soon as I take it out, it should go all the way again. Okay. 35, so somewhere around 35 might be interesting, right? Or maybe 30. Then it was interesting somewhere here, right? Yes, it's around 10. And that also solves the problem. Like, I cannot get stranded in here. Yeah, not much for me to do here, right? While it unwinds, surely Kate had an opportunity to shank it. Okay, hopefully that's the last time. Gosh, darn it. It was just a little bit earlier, right? Right. Now the sad part in this particular time that my mouse has disappeared. Oh, you're joking me, right? Wait. Where the hell is my mouse?
No way. Impossible. It doesn't work. This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not.
And there is nothing else I can do with it. I cannot adjust it during the ride, so...
I wonder where this passage leads.
Me too.
Somebody really went all out.
So number 3 was 35, right? 35 or 21? I didn't try 35, did I?
Nothing interesting here.
So yeah, that is my 35, but... I don't have anything like to go back, right? The safeguard is not removed either. Come on, rotate. Conundrum. Then for now I will ignore this. We can just go for a walk in the park and see if there is anything else interesting for us. The person who used this card to get here, this person should have used... This person must be somewhere.
Park seems sad, but still better than staying inside boat.
Nothing that looks anything like an activation key. Just as I thought. No activation key.
$15. plus 25. How can I combine them? I cannot wind it up during the thing, can I?
Ostriches cannot come out now.
Hmm. Hmm. So apparently there is nothing else in the park.
Hurry, Kate Walker. I doubt that our pursuers will give us the chance to rest long.
Migration must start again as soon as possible.
Hmm. Yeah, it's a riddle. That's what it is.
This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. It looks like these holes were made on purpose. But what for?
So if you are, it's at 50, right? You're at 50. So that would be 15. And another 25 should land me over here. Hmm.
That's not right.
Meanwhile, let me search. Maybe I forgot some item or something. So this is where 15 brings me. I cannot interact with the lever. I cannot wind it up again.
This counter seems to show if the mechanism's spring is up or not. If I remove the rod, the cart spring will be freed up and I should be able to move again. That's not right. Impossible. No way. Let's try something else. Nothing.
Then I must have some other shank or something. Because now I can't do anything and I just simply watch this thing all over again. Which is not cool. Not cool at all. Right. I did not go into a certain area yet. Let's fix that. I completely forgot about it. And that is wrong in quests. You should never forget to visit all the possible areas. There are no areas that do not mean anything. There. Okay. We can climb something.
Something's wrong.
Alright. What did that do? Do I need to rotate it another couple of times? No, Kate, I want you. Okay, you cannot go there. You cannot go here. But clearly we can somehow interact with the Ferris wheel, right? No idea how though, because this image does not rotate in any way. There is only the button, right? Right. So my only choice is to do that. But I truly don't think that anything changes, so... Okay, let's see. God, Lord. You know, sometimes I think it should be prohibited for blind people to just play such games. But then quite a lot of games should be prohibited for you as well. One of the games that I would like to play is Prey. I have it in my backlog. And this is a very immersive game with a lot of notes here and there. You got to read them. You got to understand what things are they talking to you about and stuff. And yeah, if you miss this, Oh, you're kind of pathetic, no? I mean, I had an idea that I need another shank, right? I had this idea. So one should be 15, right? Another should be 25. I don't think that's correct. I think they actually want me to put it in 15 and 25, not that you must pass 15 and 25. Because this brings me nowhere. But this will also bring me nowhere. Sad. Okay.
I wonder where this passage leads.
Well, then let's go. Hmm.
The park must be behind there.
Again, I have to remind myself this game does not ask you to walk far away if it gives you a puzzle. Like the shank, the other shank, was literally right there on the seat. I just struggle to make this final connection, like two numbers, two shanks. The other one should be nearby. Oh, is that... What is the metro map? Which one is the park? Well, it should be by the beach, right? But I don't see any ocean here or anything. But that might be the safe passage for the U-calls, right?
How charming.
Yeah, that's the skin.
The zone is more or less safe. For Andre, my proud soldier. Still fresh.
Shrooms.
Mushrooms? My Andre. A photo album. Tempting.
Papa and Mama at the Nakhodotsk kolkhoz. I love you so much. The uniform they gave me after the declaration of war. The look on Comrade Quartermaster's face when he had to find my size. Closing ceremony. Grand Arena. Huh. Mobilized at the same time, but not in the same regiment. When I think about the time when Comrade Lieutenant almost caught us at one of our nighttime get-togethers. The Moscow Olympics after just 1 year at the front, gold medals for both of us. Who are you, Andrei? The amusement park, our first day of work. The amusement park just after it happened. Rest in peace, my love. My flea bag with spares. You're all I have left now. Flea bag?
First runner-up in the 1979 Now Dusk Oblast Beauty Contest. Not bad.
Finally I found it. My photo of the beauty contest, the best day of my life. First runner-up, and I met Andrusha. Oh yeah, I don't have a key for that.
A real girly girl's room.
Huh? Who are you? And what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, hi. Excuse me.
So you're the tramp that decided to use my cart? I had to go all the way up the track with the game I caught on my back because of you.
Did I hear tramp? Who does she think she is? When a woman her size gets ticked off, someone my size is well advised to keep a low profile.
Hey, I'm talking to you.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I'm accompanying this tribe, and we're trying to leave the park. I thought that old cart was abandoned and that I could use it. I never thought I'd do any harm.
Should have looked around a bit first, though. It ain't abandoned for everybody. Don't that beat all? There you are, you good boy. Mama'll have you up and running in no time.
What's this key for?
For activating the park automatons, you need to give them a good turn of the key every so often, or the poor things get all neurasthenic. Even cantankerous. Plus they break down. There.
That key is exactly what I need to repair Oscar. I need it fast.
If you've not...
With someone like her, I might be better off earning her trust before I ask for the key.
Let's go polite way, okay?
Listen, I didn't really want to get off on the wrong foot with you. Let me introduce myself. I'm Kate Walker. I'm accompanying the Yukon tribe on their migration to their sacred lands. And you're...
Oh, an American. Yeah, I'd bet anything. Well, look at that. An American. Well, I'm Staff Sergeant Katerina Viktorovna Drostelova. Gold medalist in the shot put in the Moscow Olympics. And the widow of Lieutenant Andrei Grigorovich Drostelov, veteran artillery officer and figure skating champion.
Delighted to meet you, Katerina. It seems you might be just the person I'm looking for. Do you think you could let me borrow that strange key of yours? I needed to repair an automaton, without whom, I'm afraid, it is impossible for us to leave.
You've been really polite, and you speak the same way they talk in those books, little lady. You do have a bit of backbone, I'll say that much for you. This key is extremely precious to me. As far as I know, your gang of gnomes and you might just be one of those gangs of bandits that hang around here. Scrap dealers looking in every nook and cranny for a pot of gold, despite the radiation around here. I saw those riffraff off with a load of buckshot.
I should try to use the information I found in her photo album to get her on my side.
Hey, I'm talking to you!
No time to beat around the bush. I need that activation key. Behind her tough-as-nails facade, this Katerina seems to be a real stickler for form. I may be able to use that.
If you've nothing more to say, I won't keep you.
So you're the Katerina Drozdelova? First runner-up in the Naudask Oblast Beauty Contest in 1979?
Yes, indeed, that was me. And that was also when I met my Andre. To be perfectly honest, I thought that somebody from the West could only possibly know me for what I did in athletics instead.
Now that I know who you are, I don't dare ask for your key. I would never want to inconvenience someone of your standing like that.
Stop. Classy women don't fuss over each other. Tell me exactly why you need my key, and I'll see what I can do for you.
I have to get a park automaton back in working condition so I can pull our boat higher up onto the beach so the ostrich herd in the hold can get out. The Yukons and their herd have to continue their sacred migration as soon as possible. What's more, the longer we're stuck here, the more likely it is that we'll be caught and arrested by the soldiers who are after us.
If I say yes, you promise you'll bring it back to me as soon as you've finished?
Of course. I would never betray the trust of the great Katerina Drozdelova.
Okay then, I agree. Take good care of it. For 20 years now, it's let me keep my bag of mechanical fleas running.
20 years? I thought all the survivors left after the catastrophe.
But it was already too late for him, unfortunately.
Your husband was contaminated?
Both of us did, actually. but it didn't do anything to me. That's just the way I was made. Or maybe I was immune because of all the garbage they kept giving me for years so that I could win that trinket at the Olympics.
And since then, you've never tried to get to Valzambur?
No. I heard that all of the irradiated survivors were sent to this clinic there and they never get out. Besides, I have absolutely everything I need here. Somewhere to call home. I'm near my dear Andriusha. I have my dog and all the game I want.
One last thing before I go. You said the air in the subway stayed pure. Does it lead out of the city?
Yes. Just follow the tracks right behind my place and you can get out to the other side of Baranour through the Olympia Stadium station at the end of the line. That's the terminus. Not only do you avoid the radiation, but you also have electricity. It's one of the only circuits in the city that's still working. You just have to be careful. Some of the pipes gave way and flooded some galleries with lake water.
Thank you, Katerina, for everything.
Whoa, what is that? Are we gonna unfold that? No? I'm curious if I can actually pick it up with a knife.
Impossible. No way. It doesn't work. That's not right.
Just interesting where then the key might be.
Here for the last act of our exclusive episode of Reactors of Passion, your favorite series, an exciting mix of love, greed, and plutonium.
Some Olympic medals.
Still interested in the key. But oh well. So, automaton. Final repairs. Somebody is waiting for me here. These two.
What news, Kate Walker?
Looks like Miss Kate Walker have time for much fun.
This ride is the only way I found to get to the park subway station.
And what Miss Kate Walker find for you girls?
I learned that the subway is safe. No radiation. I mean, free of all bad spirits, if you prefer. But most important, when you exit from the last station, you can leave the city while still staying on the sacred route of the migration.
Where does the station exit to?
Some kind of sports complex. Olympia or something like that.
Olympia. Land of martyrs.
Good work, Kate Walker. I don't know what the Yukos would do without your help.
First, we have to hoist the Krystal onto the beach.
How can we help you, Kate Walker?
Well, your ostriches obviously can't use the cart to get to the subway line. Can the Yukos clear the rubble from the station entrance while I take care of the Krystal?
Go find volunteers. See you later, Miss Kate Walker.
Olympia. Ayawaska didn't seem to like that.
The truth is, I was told that the previous migration went through some bad times. A tragedy that left permanent scars. But you have enough to do for the moment. We'll talk about all that later.
Once we've left Baranour, what is the next step?
The river Balaton. Once we cross the sacred bridge over it, we'll be past the border and in Yakistan. Our pursuers won't be able to harm us there.
Any news from the Yukos who are still locked up in the Krystal?
Everyone is fine, even if the ostriches are getting impatient. We have to get them out soon, Kate Walker.
I'm going, Kurk. I have to find an old friend.
Now, with that, how about we make a pause over here? I think it was a nice episode, albeit, again, maybe in slow on the puzzles. But then again, I passed Syberia 1 and Syberia 2 several times, so the puzzles are imprinted in my brain. These I see for the first time, hence it is what it is. But we do make progress. I think that's the most important one. Now, thank you so much for staying with me. I hope you enjoy my company and my gameplay. If that is the case, then please leave me a like and subscribe to the channel. Otherwise, let me know down in the comments what I can improve for you. I hope to see you next time. Have a nice day out there, and bye.